Academic Staff Union of Universities (ASUU) has demanded the federal government must meet up with the 2009 agreement of providing revitalization funds of 1.3 trillion naira to refurnish of federal universities within the country and paying of academic allowances. The president of ASUU made this known in a solidarity protest by Nigerian Labour Congress held in Abuja on 27 July 2022. Meanwhile, President of Nigerian Labour Congress Ayuba Wada in the solidarity protest disclosed they won't give in until the federal government address issues within the educational sector and issues in the country at all levels.
In 2009, we had an agreement with government on the issues that would have resolved it. And that agreement resulted that we told the government that you need not less than 1.3 trillion naira to refurbish all federal universities. But government said no. What you are saying is not correct. Let me send a team around the universities, and they did. You need a settlement team. They went around all the universities, and I can tell you what they reported, and I think we have it all over the place. Is damning. In one of the first generation university, they used stove as Bunsen burner in the chemistry lab. We enter a university where lecturers are students are having lecture in open stadium like this, open lectures. We enter a university where we went to the hostel, we to a special hostel, a female hostel. There was 16 students in one room, 16. And each of them had a stove, which means the health implication. And by the time we came back, that team was led by the present chairman of INEC. And they gave a report to the Federal Executive Council, and it was damning. And they agreed they would put the 1.3 trillion naira into Nigerian universities. In 2013, we went on strike again to force them to do it. And they agreed that they will spread this payment over 6 years. And they signed by giving 220 billion naira every year to Nigerian universities. If they had been done, today we would have gone far beyond where we are today. But what happened? They did nothing. So that's one of the issues why we're on strike, the revitalization fund. Then we have the issue of earned academic allowance. You can check the record. When you go out to that part of the world where things are working, it's a university. The ratio of academic staff to students is 1 to 4. For every one academic staff, you have 4 students, 5 students, 6 students. By our NDC regulation, you should have 1 academic staff to 9 students in the medical sciences and 15 students in the humanities. So you should not have more than 1 academic staff to 15 students. But when you go to our university, so university is 1 to 100, 1 to 50, which means you are doing extra work. And we do agree that for those who are doing extra work, they should be paid an allowance. The more you put in, the more you pay. And those who enjoy it in this country, and we have been vindicated by what happened to the accountant general of the country, who have been found out that only one man, from one allegation, thank God he's in court and he's in prison, in Kuje prison. You know Kuje? That he stole 170 billion naira. One person. One. In a country like Nigeria, where people earn 30,000 a month, where pensioners earn 3,000 a month and they are not paid. So that is it. So we said we are not joining. So in 2020, part of the agreement we had to call off that strike in 2020 was that government will accept UTAS if we can develop it within a period and test it. We said fine. It took us 3 months to develop it with our own resources. 3 months. Homegrown. Cover everything. And we also said that whatever we are developing should not also reside in the ministry. It should reside in the agency that is, what do you call it? That is NUC. And we all agree that NUC will be the one that will give permission to VC. And once permission agree to VC, because the VC that will maintain your salary preparation and everything, and then payment. And that was what we agreed on. It took us 3 months and I had to prepare that to get that as your task ready. And they said we should send it for a test. We said fine. But we asked them one question. And peace came in 2006. It came to this country. Has he ever been tested? They said no. This system must change. Nigeria must change. And Nigeria will change from the outcome of human. When you go around the countries, the world, Nigerians are doing so well intellectually. But you come home, the environment is such a way that there's no way you can perform. The laboratories are rotting, no training, nothing. So that is the problem we're having, and we must change this system. So on that note, I want to thank NUC again, NFC again. I want to thank other labor unions. I want to talk our students who are making patience. Like I told them, you are fighting for the future. Forget about 1 or 2 years. You are fighting for your children. You are fighting for your great-grandchildren. So that in future, they will say, our daddy's fight, which is the student today, is what are giving us this environment that I can see with the child side of the minister, see with the son of a governor in a lecture theater. Thank you very much, and God bless all of us. Solidarity! Solidarity!
We will reset this country. We will make sure that our leaders hear our voice. The reason we are here today, comrades, is something that is known to every Nigerian. The children of the working class, the children of the less privileged have been at home for the past 5 months and nobody cares. No reason is good enough for the children of the working class and the poor to be at home for 1 day, whereas their children are graduating daily from Nigerian universities, private ones, and abroad. And they have the audacity to post them on social media so that we can see. Already we are divided into class. The class of those ruling elites and the class of we, the masses. Comrades, it is a very serious matter. Yes, sir. Once you deny citizens education, you have denied them everything. Yes, because the difference between life and death is the education that we have. Knowledge. The issues have been well inundated, and therefore there is no justification anywhere to justify this situation. That is why we are here. This is just the beginning of this struggle, and therefore we must be ready. If they are able to hear the reasoning of wisdom and respond effectively and promptly to resolve this issue, good for them. But if they are not ready, are we going to be tired? No! Are you going to be tired? No! Because already our children have been alienated completely. I was told over 10 million children in Nigerian public institutions, including 3 sets that are even hanging in the balance because their admission have not been sorted out. Yes. 3 sets. Yes. Their life and everything is hanging in the balance because there was no admission for 3 sets. Yes, sir. This is the situation. Comrade, we must be angry because this is not what we bargained for. Yes, we bargained for credible leadership. Yes, we bargained for good government that will listen to us. Yes. Because democracy is all about the people. Yes. It is people first in democracy. And you cannot talk of people without quality education. Yes. But yet, our leaders cannot listen to fix those issues. It has been promise upon promises, and those promises have not been kept. We are tired. Are you tired? No! We are tired. If they are not tired, we cannot also be tired. Yes. But we are tired of their antics. Yes. That antics cannot fly again. Yes. We must take our destinies in our own hands. Yes. We must take our destinies and that of our children. It's very important and fundamental.